Hey, it is your girl here, B.Reel, and I am checking in with a very much needed and long overdue moment in the meantime. And it's just me here today. Just want to say some things, get some things off my chest. Just kind of, yeah, I'm going to just go ahead and jump into it, okay? So I've been trying to figure out my place in this big old space that we call the internet, right? To be honest, I'm still trying to find my place in my own life, if that makes any sense. It's so crazy how I only move in purpose, on purpose. I mean, really and truly. If my heart doesn't believe in a cause, I will not pick up my foot to its direction. For this, I have been called stubborn, selfish, flaky, and probably other few less than fabulous words used to describe. And not that these words aren't true to a certain capacity, but I just know that I'm more than just one definition of one word that only defines one moment of my entire existence. So I've been on this quest to find me in front of you. Not because I want to, but because I've been called to. So I search for me and sort through wild opportunities, a few disappointments, and bold instructions from God, all while trembling in front of you in my own little corner of the internet. From chopping my hair off in 2008, before it was cool and before everybody was doing it, to being a host of a lustrous beauty product launch, knowing good and well I struggle with my self-diagnosed social anxiety, to recording music and singing with my family that only heightened this self-diagnosed social anxiety, to getting my first book deal and realizing that I was being robbed, to miraculously getting out of that deal without owing a dime, to self-publishing my own books, to helping others self-publish their books, to relocating from home and learning so many hard lessons that I ultimately would have never learned within that safety net of home, to surrendering my most precious desire, to praying on a weekday morning, live on Facebook, Monday through Friday, 7 a.m., to my life as a personal assistant. And by personal assistant, I mean nanny. That's another story for another day. To making new friends and later obeying God and being ripped from many of those friends. To bumming on a friend's couch after falling on hard times. To losing a loved one suddenly at Christmas time. And Lord knows that jump started my full-on bout with anxiety. To rebuilding a home in hope of committed love. To a raging pandemic. Taking my anxiety to the next level. To financial struggles that only God could clear. To trying to figure out this doggone PCOS. I'm always high, y'all. Lord help me. To perfecting an art of making $1 out of 15 cents. And I am pretty proud when I'm able to do that. To starting a business and it becoming my sole income in just a month. To having a short-lived radio career because they tried to change my name from B.Reel to Be Boo Boo the Fool. Get your life. To being loved well. To learning that a perfect love story is what's perfect for me and not a carbon copy of someone else's highlight reels. To grief. That nasty grief. Shoot. Current day, right now, in this moment, in this week, of this month, of this year, grief. It is in my brain 100% of the time. Grief. But still believing beyond all doubts that love is real. Commitment is real. A black man protecting a black woman is real. Even if my sleep pattern has not been the same since my cousin's husband took her life. Yep, that's what I said. The girls and I had jump started and got back on our podcast recording groove. Then, boom, that happened. Grief set in. Had to wait until I felt back up to it. And that is this moment. So, this is where I am. This is where, I will remain until I'm not there anymore. Current day, but pushing forward with hope. And with all of the aforementioned, I've been finding me in front of you. Whether it's in the pages of a book, in a blog post, in a prayer video, during an event that I've hosted, a one-on-one conversation, on a podcast episode, even when I had to record in my car with raindrops beating against the window. My commitment has been to keep finding me in front of you. So what does this mean? What happens when I finally find me? Will I stop this journey of my life in the meantime? Will this thing with me and you be over? No, not at all. Because at 34, what I'm learning is that I will never find my true self. Because I'm ever evolving and always becoming. So I'm always going to be exploring the next layer of me. And so I'm always going to do that in front of you. But I don't just want to find me, you know what I mean? I want to do it with hope. I want to do it with joy. I want to do it with optimism. And to be honest, that's the hard part. That's the part that makes me want to quit, because sometimes it feels so lame to be optimistic. It feels so belittling to forsake the teachings of Justin LeBoy and the viral podcast clips about love and relationships, because, shoot, it all sounds so true. In my mind, I don't be disagreeing with what the internet is saying about the things that matters the most to me. I don't disagree at all. But it's my spirit that fights harder every single day against the desires of my own cynicism. So today, I want to commit to you to keep finding me in front of you. I want to do it with full transparency, coupled with full faith in God, who doesn't move like culture says move. I want to do this following a God who says to forgive 70 times 7. I want to do this following a God who says, love your enemies. And right now I'm still at block your enemies, but I'm going to get there. I'm doing it following a God, or I want to do it following a God who says that the meek shall inherit the earth, and blessed are the merciful, for they shall obtain mercy. I want to do it following a God who is married to the backslider. Look, I won't try to make God make sense. I can't make him make sense, because he is a mystery. This is a mystery. The miracles, they're mysteries, I'm sitting around here on the Scooby-Doo bus trying to find the clues and hopefully see his face just like you. But what I do know is this. My portion of the internet will reflect real issues from real women who make real mistakes and fight for and root for real women to have real wins mentally, spiritually, physically, and emotionally, because we love and honor a real God who gets included in the realest moments of our lives. And speaking of real, can I say something? You can't fake being real. That's another story for another day. All right? But look, my sisters and I will be back on the next episode. Okay? But I did want to clear the air. I want to do some house cleaning. I wanted to reestablish the why. I will not spend another day or another moment of my life trying to convince a non-believer to believe in what I believe. And I don't just mean Christianity. I mean life, love, business, relationships, culture, whatever it is. If it's better for whoever to rest their hats on the darkness of this world, fine. The rest of the internet can do what they want. But in our space, In our little corner of the internet, we getting every promise God spoke to us. Nobody is giving up. Nobody is quitting. Nobody is doubting themselves. Nobody is forgetting their purpose. Nobody is forgetting why they do what they do. Everybody is staying on their square. And that's on who? That's on Real Talk Today. And like my boy Kobe said in the Mama Mentality, if you see me in a fight with the bear, you better pray for the bear. And that's what I'm up on right now. Okay? So I just wanted to put that out there as we begin again another season of Real Talk Today. So in the meantime, just remember that you are loved, you are chosen, you are beautiful, you are enough. And if it matters anything to you, I think you're kind of dope too. Alright, I'm out. See you next week with my sisters.